Good morning, everyone. A good Tavach. We're continuing here in NIDCHEI YISRAEL by the Horowitz. We left off with this concept that if a person has Emunah, their belief in HaKadosh Baruch will be the foundational mitzvah on which they cling to, and from there they'll be able to build up all of the Torah on top of that. So even if a person is struggling in different areas of their Yiddishkeit, of their Kiyum HaMitzvahs, of the mitzvahs that they do, as long as they're machazik, they strengthen themselves in the area of Emunah, that becomes the foundation on which all other mitzvahs rest. And then they'll be able to come to Kol HaTorah Kula, to all of the Torah. V'hine bizmaneinu yimatzei kama noshim hamizneidim ba'artzos v'choykos. Says the Chavetz Chaim, we find in our days, we find many people that are bouncing around in far-off lands. Sheyesh lem emunah b'Hashem u'b'Torah. And if you ask them, you believe in Hashem? You believe in His Torah? Yes, of course. Of course we believe in Hashem. We believe that the Torah is min Hashemayim. V'afal pikei, nevertheless, hufker etzlam legamri haTorah v'amitzvah. Nevertheless, even though they claim that they believe in HaKadosh Baruch and His Torah, the Torah has become hufker. It's like ownerless. It's like free, so to speak. Completely Torah and mitzvahs by them, which means they have no connection to Torah and mitzvahs anymore. I am so surprised about them, says the Chavetz Chaim. So he says, their actions are soiser, they cancel out, they're at a steer, they're a contradiction to what they know, to their knowledge. Since they know that there's Hashem and they believe in HaKadosh Baruch Hu, how could they be mafker? How could they just give up the Torah and the mitzvahs? Ve'eich lo yiru me'Hashem asher hu Elokei hamishpat. How could they not fear Hashem, who is the God of judgment? U'bevandi mashkiach hakol davar, who certainly is watching over every single thing that the person does. Hayim yechashvu al Hashem Torah. Do they think that HaKadosh Baruch Hu is making a mistake? Hashem ain't sham bekatzvei aretz, that HaKadosh Baruch Hu is not there at the ends of the earth? Do they think, again, going back into the days of Europe, was Hashem only in Vilna? Was He only in Radin? Was He only in Baranovich? Was He only in Slobodka, where there were great yeshivas and great tzaddikim at that time? Maybe that's where Hashem could watch them. But did these people think that when they boarded the boat and they sailed off to America, and 3 months later they end up in the port somewhere in New York or in California, and they walk off the ship, did they think HaKadosh Baruch Hu is not there? Did they think that when they took their journey and their voyage all the way to South America or to South Africa or Africa, wherever they might have gone, says the Chavetz Chaim, did they think that HaKadosh Baruch Hu is not in the African jungles? He's not in the continents over there? Is that what they think? Halaik Siv, it says in the Pasuk, 2 Psukim in Tehillim, in Kuf Lamed Tes, in 139, Ana Elech Mirechecha, where can I go from your spirit? Meaning, where can I go to get away from you, Hashem? V'ana mipanecha evrach, how can I flee from your presence? Im esek shamayim, if I go up to shamayim, to the heavens, shamata, you're there. V'atzia shaol, and if I make my bed down in the netherworld, hinecha, you're there as well. Meaning, Dovid HaMelech acknowledged that wherever he would go in the world, the Rabbi Shalom is there. If Hashem is in Shemayim and Hashem is all the way down there, then certainly HaKadosh Baruch Hu is in New York, and He's in Los Angeles, and He's in Baltimore, and He's in Sydney, Australia, and He's in Manchester, England. He's everywhere. So what was a person thinking when they left the world of Europe behind them? Did they think that HaKadosh Baruch Hu is not watching them? And if they claim to believe in Hashem, so then how could they not act accordingly? Eshkana ba'achris yom, says the pasuk over here, Eshkana, I will go to the ends of the sea. Gam sham yadcha sancheni v'seichazeni yeminecha. Says Dovid HaMelech over here in this Tehillim, that Eshkana ba'achris yom, I will dwell in the distant west. Gam sham yarcha sancheni, your hand will guide me over there. V'seichazeni yeminecha, your right hand will grasp me, which means Hashem is literally everywhere in the world. So how could it be that a person that claims to believe in the Rabbi Shalom and he boards the ship, or he flies on the plane, or he takes the caravan, and he leaves his homeland, the place where he knew that there's Yiddishkeit, where he knows that there's Hashem, where he knows there's Talmidei Chachamim, where there's Torah, does he actually believe that when you leave that behind, the Rebbeinu Shalom stops watching you? If you say that you're a Maimon, that you believe in HaKadosh Baruch Hu, then your actions contradict your belief. Belief in HaKadosh Baruch Hu means he's right here, anywhere that a person is. And we'll see as the Chavetz Chaim is going to explain the perils of a person who leaves everything behind and believes that they can exist without the presence of Hashem. Have a wonderful day.